Hey guys, Darkovika here, and I thought for funsies I'd share a vlog of one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me in a theater, because I want to hear things that have happened to you in movie theaters. Beware if you're gonna post about like a scene that happens in a theater, put spoiler ahead of it, even if it's an old movie, people are strange. My story contains a spoiler a little bit for the live action Cinderella movie, so if you care, you haven't seen it, spoiler ahead. If you don't care, you're fine. So my funniest experience in movie theater, again, I want to hear all of yours, please post them below, is I was watching Cinderella, the live action Cinderella movie. It's the very end of the movie. Cinderella is locked in the room, and again, spoilers, just warning. Okay, she's locked in the room, the Duke is like, oh, let's go ahead and leave now, and the mother and whatever stepmother is just like, oh yes, go ahead. And Cinderella's singing comes out, and then like the Duke is like, no, let's get out of here. And then all of a sudden the prince takes off his hat, right? And like he appears and he's like, shall we, Duke? And it's like this great twist, right? This perfect twist. But all of a sudden this grown-ass man in the middle of the theater goes, oh shit, really loudly, and everyone in the theater just dies. I mean, honest to God, I don't know what happened for like a solid 2 minutes after that twist, because everyone was dying, because it was just the whole theater heard it. It was super loud. This guy was so into the movie, like it was like the most involved, just like I could just picture this guy just sitting there with his hand over his mouth going, oh shit, like the reveal, and it was so hysterical. It was like, apart from that, the only other funniest moment I have ever had in a theater was during Breaking Dawn Part 2. There is this point, and yes, that is in the Twilight series. I went with my sister because, she wanted to see it. I was kind of, I enjoyed the Twilight books. The movies, not so much, but I liked the books. So I was with my sister watching the movie, and I'm sitting there kind of like, I don't know what's going on right now. And then Arrow comes up, and honest to God, please look this up right now. Pause my video, look this up. Look up Arrow, A-R-O, Breaking Dawn, laugh. Just do it. You will die. You will literally die laughing. It is the most amazing laugh I have ever heard in my life. I nearly peed myself in the theater, dying of laughter. Obviously, this is not true, but it felt like it. It felt like I got that far, because it was just like, like, I'm serious, that's what it sounded like. Like, that's like a really close representation of what his laugh sounded like, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And the whole theater just died, and it was this really intense, like, super serious moment of the movie, and like, that happened, and everyone died. Again, it was just like pure laughter for a solid minute, because everyone's like sitting like this, like, oh man, what's gonna happen? And then all of a sudden this thing happens, and you're just like, what? And it breaks the seriousness of the movie. And I have to imagine that while filming this, like, nobody could take that laugh. People had to have laughed. They had to have done several takes, but it was so good. Like, it wasn't even just bad acting, it's just so left field that you're just like, wait, what? Anyways, those are the two funniest moments that have ever happened to me in a theater. Please post in the comment section below, what's the funniest thing that ever happened to you in a movie theater, or the weirdest thing, or like the most, I don't know, you can even post the most upsetting thing if you can't think of anything. Like, Moana was ruined for me because there were a bunch of kids at the back of the theater who kept doing shadow puppets on the movie screen, and they kept talking the whole movie, and so I don't know why, but I could not, I mean, I know why, it was because of those kids, but I couldn't get into the movie, and so Moana was totally ruined for me, and I just sat there like completely out of the magic and unable to watch the movie without judging it, because I was so like aware of the theater and aware of the movie being a movie. So I didn't end up enjoying Moana as much as I probably would have if I had had and the worst part is, this was like a midnight showing, like a 1 a.m. showing. We went specifically to avoid kids, and we still had that problem, and it sucked. But anyways, yeah, so let me know in the comment section below some stories about going to movie theaters and seeing movies and stuff. Again, please, just for the sake of people who are truly super bothered by it, avoid spoiler, or no, you don't have to, like, if you can't avoid a spoiler, just post that it is a spoiler for whatever movie it is. I was thinking about it as a brief little sidebar. I was thinking, like, you know how people are like, oh, it's been 10 years, if you haven't read it by now, that's your fault. Well, then I remembered that there are constantly new people, meaning, like, 10-year-olds, right? Like, what if a 10-year-old goes up and says, oh, Harry Potter? You can still spoil the book for them, but even if the book's been out for 10 years, the kid's, like, 10 years old. So I think I actually do understand the whole, like, there is no time limit on spoilers. You have to be careful, because people are going to be younger than you, and just because it's been out for a really long time doesn't mean that you still can't spoil it for people who didn't have a chance or an opportunity to read those books when they came out. So I don't know. That's a thing to consider. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.